Y 91.1 FM, The Boss and Affiliates.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Superhuman with Dr. V and Jason Phelps. Unfortunately, today we do not have Jason. He's out of town, so we're missing him. But I am very excited to welcome Sam Sann to the show. Sam, do we have you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Awesome. Now, we'll try to keep you on as much as we can. If you're in transit in the car, we may lose you. If we do, we'll go to commercial, and then I'll get you back. But I just wanted to intro you real quick. I really wanted to do this show because you have a very, very inspiring story. And
thank you.
I want everybody to, if you're not already, become a fan. Especially in the Houston area, go check out y'all's new gym. I will be going there soon. I already talked to Karen. But basically, I want to highlight on the show very inspiring people with inspiring stories and stories like yours with a lot of perseverance. So, real quick, can you tell people, that may not be, familiar with you, your background, starting even, from the inspiring story on your website, as far as your upbringing, what actually brought you to the United States, because that itself is amazing.
Hopefully you can hear me well.
Yes.
Well, my full name is Sam Sann. I'm 53 years old. I am originally from Cambodian, Phnom Penh, where I was born and raised, and I was basically I went into I was living under the communists for about 4 years during the time I was aged I believe 10 to 12. 8 to 12. That's when I was living in under the communist upbringing, and not losing my family to the communists. I was separated from my family, and I was raised by my grandma under the communism, and it's just basically learn how to survive day by day as a child. Providing go scavenger food for grandma and my uncle, and then at night, believe it or not, I had to go during a tough time. I had to go steal food from the rice field. So day by day, actually, I've done that for quite a while just to survive, and then feed some people in the village also during that time, because of the starvation of they put us through, and because of that, and then also I basically learned how to live off the Mother Nature basically, and during the rice field.
Yeah.
During the communist time.
Now, when did the labor camps put in? Because I understand that you were, put in a labor camp for quite a few years.
Well, they had separated me from my family. So in other words, for one, for the second the communists take over, we had to leave our home, so we had to go live out in the wilderness, and they told us pack nothing, just take your clothes, take nothing other than this your backpack, and go live out in the country. So okay, so that's what we have to do.
Now, what brought you to the United States? What was that like as far as what brought you here? I understand that you hiked out.
Well, when the communism was over, we had U.S. American Red Cross came over to Cambodia, and they sponsor a few military family, and they actually my dad was part of the military, and so he got sponsored, and basically they brought us to America, and for the time, and I think as I recall back in the 80s, the YMCA actually put us up a home for temporary housing.
Okay, and now what actually, because I've kind of read the story, but I saw that you were, watching American Ninja Warrior on TV. I know some of your background is you worked your way up and you were a hairdresser, but how do you go from watching it on TV? Because there was no training in the beginning. Y'all were kind of the pioneers, right? So what, number one, what made you look at it and feel that you had the, the skill set? And then what kind of training did you do in the beginning? Because I guess you made it up on the fly as far as maybe just seeing what they had and then, making up your own training, because like you pioneered a lot of the American Ninja Warrior training. And now you've trained a lot of the top American Ninja Warrior, competitors. So what made you just basically see it on TV and decide, hey, I'm going to do that? And what was the training like?
Because before I was pretty athletic, taken for granted, I can do a lot of stuff. And what happened, I had an accident in rock climbing back in 2010. And I was just climbing for fun or whatever. So I fell down. I basically snapped my knee in half. My doctor said, hey, you're pretty much done with athletic. Your athletic skill might not be exist anymore because your knee is completely shattered. So my patella tendon came off my kneecap completely. And then so basically he happened to be Yao Ming's doctor. He surgically put me back together and said, look, do what you can. I don't know what to tell you, but just reconnect my tissue back together. And he reconnected everything. I didn't have a ACL, none of that stuff. And so, and he said, you will not be the same ever again. So, but I say, you know what? All I can say, be thankful for is I have my, I can walk again. It's fine. So, what he put me back, and so while I was basically resting and watching TV, I saw, Ninja Warrior in Japan, believe it or not, and it was sending American to competition, and I see most Americans fail miserably, and I'm kind of pretty tarnished by that, and I pretty much say, hey, you know what? I think I can do something. Maybe I can build a gym or whatever, just so I can get rehab my knee or get stronger in a way that I can actually help myself. But the second I build a regular gym, but then realize that that's not what I wanted. So let's build some type of ninja gym that they can actually come and train. And so that's pretty much where it all started, just by me trying to get rehab my knee. And so by that time I went ahead and start building American Ninja Warrior gym, actually.
Wow, so that was all before competition. So your injury was before you even ran the course of the first time.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
So basically your injury was all before you even ran your first course.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. My injury actually lead me to have a Ninja Warrior career, basically a career, because the fact that on the show I had to lie to them. Actually, I was in perfectly good condition, and that I'm capable of doing anything and everything. I didn't have any injuries, so so basically for the first 4 or 5 years, I actually lied to them that I was not injured or anything like that.
Wow. So what is your little change? What does your nutrition look like? Do you do anything specifically nutrition-wise? Is there anything you follow nutrition-wise to stay in shape?
You know, I was very blessed and fortunate enough to have the metabolism I have, because I guess back at the communists, the starvation had used up all my nutrition, and I guess in my bone marrow or whatever for 4 years as a child, and so I couldn't gain any weight as long as I am alive.
Wow.
And so I can eat whatever I want. But nutrition-wise, I don't eat anything that are fatty. I don't eat anything that that are somewhat greasy. But try to eat healthy. But most of the time, I do eat. I eat whatever I want.
Wow. Well, you're one of the lucky ones. So what does your training consist of now? Are you still just mainly training at the gym? Do you have any are you looking to compete again at all, or is it just now strictly training the next generation?
Every day there's always a training. Every year there's always a training. I figure, every year, if I just, stay in shape, I'll be happy and be thankful, because, you never know what you're capable of doing, especially with obstacle. But back into the gym is that I have not do a whole lot of Ninja Warrior since the COVID-19, because we're in a process building a brand new facility around the memorial area.
Okay.
Under Sam Sann Warrior now.
Okay. Now, when is that going to be open fully? Is there any time frame for that yet?
Only open right now for public, but only half the gym actually finished, but the other half still in the work in progress, because the fact that we have to have some type of income coming in.
Absolutely.
So luckily we have a good supporter in the Houston area. Every time they see a Sam Sann facility, they will stop by, and they will say, "Oh, hey, Sam Sann, so and so," and the kid just seemed to be accustomed to me and say hi to me and stuff like that, and they've been a great supporter, especially the parent. They tell them who I am, whoever, and then show them my story and stuff like that. So that's been an ongoing since the show had actually I guess put me on the show and stuff like that.
Well, we'd like to try to funnel as many people as we can, to y'all's new gym, because I'm a huge believer in, number one, your story, but two, physical fitness. It's lacking in children nowadays. And what I see with, especially like your gym, it's more play. They're getting exercise, but it's more play. But it also allows them to have functional movement, good exercise. And so we're going to try to funnel as many people, not just kids, but adults too. So we're up to our very first break. We're going to take a quick break, to get some word from our sponsors, and we'll be back with you in about 2 minutes, Sam.
Hello, my name is Dr. Sadaf Javed. I'm a child and adolescent psychiatrist, and I see adults also. I've been practicing in the greater Houston area for the past 5 years, and my practice is in the west side of town. In these unprecedented times, it is so important to check in with your mental health. Please pick up the phone and call 832-304-7244 or mycognitivepsychiatry.com, and we would be happy to help. Thank you.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
My name is Dr. Wille Villarreal. I'm a board-certified family nurse practitioner, doctor of nursing practice, and owner and founder at Core Sports Health here in Conroe. At Core, we take a root cause functional medicine approach to help you achieve your optimal health and vitality. If you're suffering from any of the following symptoms, we can help you through a comprehensive treatment plan that includes diet and nutrition, exercise and activity, hormonal balance, and stress reduction. For an appointment, please call us at 936-441-2673 or visit us online at coresportshealth.com. Thank you and hope to see you soon.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
And we're back. Sam, do we still have you there?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay. So, like I was telling you, I wanted to really get as many people, aware of your gym as we can. Along with your inspiring story, I kind of want to mention, your partner Karen. I've been texting and calling her. Her story is pretty inspirational as well, and I want to kind of, send a lot of good vibes, prayers her way. As far as in March, she was, as far as I understand it, she was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And she mentioned that right now your gym is offering. I'm having a lot of feedback. That she y'all are offering a free membership for any women that are currently fighting breast cancer. So that is very admirable, and it's actually very, very good to get them moving, as long as they're healthy, able, get them moving, to really help to combat the disease. So that's really admirable. I also want to kind of mention, she said something that her daughter started a site called allstarbaking.com, so that, raise awareness for, metastatic breast cancer. So, want to really send people, to that website to support as well. But what are your times, and what are, when are y'all open? What do y'all offer? How does somebody get started? Say they want to send their kid, they want to send their children, or they just want to, as adults, go over there. What times are y'all open, and what type of training do y'all have?
Basically, they can go to the website and look up samsann.com, okay. And then if anything, just sign a waiver, put their name in the system, and then for us to actually, if any type, they can be in our newsletter and stuff like that. And best thing to do is, because of COVID-19, we have to be a little more cautious of what, who's been in the gym or not. Mm-hmm. We have a regular that, we still have to check them all on a daily basis, how they, sanitation, disinfecting and stuff like that. And as far as, for them coming to the gym, just come in and check out the gym and see how our current kid play in the obstacle. Okay. Because it's a completely new design on the facility, and we'll have about almost 15,000 square foot facility, and so we have a giant foam pit for the kid to actually play, almost like a big tree house with a foam pit.
Awesome.
So the kid they basically climb on the obstacle system and just climb non-stop, run all day, and without knowing that they're exercising.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. And that's why I want to send them that way. Now I'm gonna head over there because I'm gonna start doing Spartan training, and my background is in CrossFit and CrossFit competition. But I'm gonna head up there, and I'm hoping you can show me a few pointers on how to run some of the obstacles better on the Spartan races. So I'll be up there pretty soon. Now, as far as mental training, I'm very, very big as far as mental training and other things. Do you with some of your top tier athletes, do you do any kind of mental training or anything, or is that just naturally a byproduct of, say, your past and things like that? I mean, you're just probably mentally strong. Do you do anything specifically as far as visualization or any kind of mental training yourself?
Right. Basically, what I always tell kids, practice make perfect. So if you continue to practice, just thinking as you're playing, people that do better are more likely to say, hey, don't think about the competition side, think about the fun side that you do, and you have better success than just focusing. Sometimes you over focus that doesn't do you any good, just especially on an obstacle. It's just there's a balanced obstacle that take out a lot of energy out there, but more the mental focus is like, say, hey, you know what, I'm here having fun, and help other kid, if they, you know, the one that struggle. So what you learn over the time and an obstacle, you say, hey, you know what? Don't stress about it. You know, kids that say they are too hard on themselves by trying so hard. You know, say, you know what? Let's back away from that. Just think about having fun. If you have fun, more likely you learn better. Nobody like to learn under a stressful environment.
Absolutely.
So I told everybody, say, parent, if your kid comes to the gym, please don't have high expectation for the kid to say, hey, I'm gonna do 100 pull-up, I'm gonna do this swing. No, just let the kid have fun, and they develop their grip. They develop their own natural adaptation to the environment. And kid, they're like a monkey. So once you give them a thing to play with, they'll get better.
Absolutely.
Just like a video game, they're gonna get better no matter what.
Well, yeah, I'd prefer them to be in your gym than the video game. So we're going to post up your website, and that's at samsann.com, and everybody can go there to check out the gym. Now, again, do you have any aspirations of competing again as, you know, yourself? Are we going to see you back on the course at any time?
Oh yes, you know what? I'm always in training. You know, the reason why I have not been competing is that, you know, sometimes life take you give you a curveball, but I'm always in training. I'm always try to be in the greatest shape, and I want to be one of the oldest guy that say, hey, look at this guy. He can still do it, no matter what age, how old he is. So that's me. I have a goal in mind to say, you know what? I'm going to prove to everybody that I can still do this.
Absolutely. Now, are you going to break out the tracksuit again? The Bruce Lee tracksuit?
What?
Are you going to break out the Bruce Lee tracksuit again?
Yeah, maybe.
That's
like water.
That's iconic, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, this has been really great. You know, I look forward to heading out to your gym, and, you know, sending as many. I will send you this link so that you can share it as well. But anybody that, you know, has any children, or anybody is interested in any kind of functional movement, and getting good training, getting good, you know, tips and tricks, and yeah, I really urge you to go to you know, the Sam's Ninja Warrior gym, especially the new one. I haven't seen it, but I've seen pictures. I'm looking forward to really getting in there and working there. But I really appreciate you. I hope more people can, you know, we can funnel more people towards your gym and to help you and Karen's cause, actually. So thank you very much. Do you have any parting words that you would like to have for people, as far as, you know, during this tough time of COVID? You know, everybody's looking for something positive right now.
Yeah, I would definitely tell people, say, you know what, this is a time to a family to get together and stay fit. At our facility, that's what we focus on, family orientation, so they can actually come, parent and kid can actually play on the same obstacle, which is a lot more fun than anything you can do right now.
Awesome. Well, man, this has been really great. I look forward to seeing you soon and headed out to y'all's gym. So I'll be in touch with y'all, and I will send you the link when you're done. So thank you very much for your time, and we will see you very soon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Take care. You and Karen, take care.
All right, bye-bye.
You too. Take care. And are we still on? All right, cool. Well, if y'all get a chance, please go see. I mean, they're a great gym with a great story, and work really well with children. We got to get the kids out playing again. We got to get the kids in shape. The overweight and obesity rate in children and adolescents is hitting an all-time high, along with things like metabolic syndrome and other things like type 2 diabetes. You know, we've actually had to change the names, because it used to be either juvenile onset or adult onset, and we can't call that anymore, because, you know, there's teenagers now that are getting type 2 diabetes, so it's no longer adult onset. You know, so we need to really get them out playing again, especially with the lack of physical activity in schools. Right now, most kids aren't even in schools. So I'd really, really urge everybody to try to visit Sam Sann's and Karen's gym at the new facility, and just look them up at samsann.com, and hope to see all of y'all there, and support everybody in the community. Go out and support them. Thanks again for tuning into this week's show, and we look forward to seeing y'all next week on Superhuman. Take care.